I am your host with the locks that rocks, Adam Richmond, and this is your official podcast of Rocklahoma, Surviving Rocklahoma. And I am once again joined by some of my friends, Color of Chaos. What is up,
man, Adam?
It is so good to see you guys again.
So
How have you been?
It's a good thing when we're this far away from Arizona and we're playing in Oklahoma, and we know people already.
Our home away from home, our new family and friends.
That is pretty cool. We love being here. We are so happy that they had us back again for a third
And you know
year.
what? It was nice to be on stage and look over and see you out there rocking out today. I saw that.
Oh, man, I am not shy. You guys had me going, man. I was feeling it.
You can't be interviewing us and then say, what a great show, when you weren't there. I mean,
I heard from the shitter that you were pretty good.
You did, though. You guys rocked it. Can you tell me a little bit about the performance?
Well,
It was our first time on the Renegade stage this year.
we feel
You know, we didn't know what to expect. You know, I think this is the second year we've opened up in a day.
Right.
You know, and so you never know what to expect. Is everybody hungover? Is anybody going to show up? You know what I mean? Color of Chaos, who? What? You know? And you don't know. And it started drizzling when we were doing sound check, and I'm like, oh, we're cooked. There ain't going to be nobody here. And, man, I'll tell you, about halfway through that intro, you just saw the mobs of people just coming towards the stage. We're like, oh, it's on.
Yeah, it's cool. That was our concern because every year it rains. You know, I mean, I've been following the weather for the last couple weeks, man. It's like, man, I wonder how it's going to be, and it seems like it always rains.
We're officially old now. Now we watch like the Doppler app and stuff. Like, oh my God, we might be screwed. Better pack a jacket.
Well, it's because we work outside, so I do construction inspection. He's a pool guy, so you're like, oh my God, is it coming? But for us, it's rare, you know. But when it is, it hits hard. So, anyways. That's the jobs we have to have because
we
rock and roll
managed to
does not
skate
pay.
around every storm every year we played. You know what I mean?
So today we're like, oh, it's actually going to rain when we're here because we missed it. Every time we've been here, it's the day before or day after. So we were so glad that we got a promotion on the Renegade stage, and it was exciting to be on that stage. It really was. So
I like it, guys. Now, do you ever have to struggle performing in weather?
Well, no, not really, unless you're not getting shocked. It's
if it's super hot, sticks will fly out of my hands. His neck will be slippier, and stuff like that. But most of the time, no. A lot of performances is based on the energy that the crowd gives.
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of like. And I think all musicians are able to pick up on that real quick and just being like, all right, these guys are thirsty. I'm here. Let's do this.
I've played in a cover band, and believe it or not, Arizona does get really cold at night. I have a gig that I play every once in a while. It's a biker bar, and they put us outside. It was so freaking cold, man.
Oh, she's good looking.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that baby right there.
Yeah.
It's my wife.
Anyways, it got so cold. I had a jacket on and gloves on, and as one gets older, those digits start to freeze up, man. When you're older, and it was
older.
So the cold sucks. I was older than some. Anyways, man, yeah. So it depends on the Well, like 2 years ago, our bass player Lance, he passed out after our set, ended up in a medic tent and everything.
In
the medic tent and everything. It was so hot. So we've been preparing, drinking, like everybody's hydrate. And today it's been so nice that you don't have to really hydrate.
I hydrated the shit out of Michelob Ultra last night. That's what I did.
Yeah, he was couldn't remember where he was at last night.
I'm like, whoa, we got to play tomorrow? What?
We were up early today too.
You guys are doing it right. And speaking of, you guys are here. You performed. You guys have got some stuff going on right now. Tell me a little bit about what Color of Chaos has going on right now.
Yeah. You know what? We have a single that was released. I sent it to you, Adam. You should have gotten it a couple days ago, right?
It's our bass player.
I did.
Our bass player, Lance. He's popular guy.
I was never gone.
He's popular guy. So again, we just released that single that's been sitting around for a year.
We had it locked up. It's for a movie. The movie hasn't been released, and we're like, all right, let's just release the song for now,
Right.
So that was pretty cool. So it came out Friday.
What do you mean for now? For now, I mean, after a year, we held up. We sat on it for a year. We really did, and
You got to let it marinate. You don't just throw shit in a bowl and cook it, man. You let it simmer,
There was
buddy.
no marination. It was just we were waiting for the movie to be released this summer. We were going to film a video with the song and with scenes out of it because he's in the movie. Lance is in the movie. So we were told it was going to come out kind of at the end of summer, and it hasn't. So, but when it does, we're going to film the video with some scenes of the movie, and then introduce it to everybody. But we were hoping for that to happen. That's why it took so long. So
That's got to be. I don't want to say frustrating, but hard to like keep a secret. Like, man, we got a banger right here, and I can't really like do anything with it.
yes.
He gets
I
very,
get
very,
antsy.
very, very, very antsy.
Yeah, I do. I want to put the song. Well, I did a song.
I'm
with
lucky
his other
he's not
band, and-
releasing shit as he's driving home from the recording studio. You know what I mean? Like, hey, check out the new single.
Yeah,
know?
I am that guy. If you're proud of the song, you want people to hear it. So it's been itching to get that song out. You know what I mean? So, but it is. It's finally out. Another thing is that the song's about a friend of ours that passed away. The song was. Go ahead, tell him. You can tell him the story. He wrote it.
You know, Lance was in a movie and they were looking at some of our songs, and I told Lance, ask them if they want us to write a song for them, and they're like, okay, yeah. And so I came up with Monster because it was a horror movie, and came up with the hook. And when it came time to write the lyrics, one of our friends, he passed away about 4 months ago, was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. So lyrically, it's all about him. And the really cool part about that journey was I'd ran into him at his New Year's Eve party, and I said, hey, I pulled him aside. I wrote these lyrics. They're about you. What are you doing Saturday? And he's like, well, I'm kind of going to fighting cancer right now. And I'm like, nah, you'll be in a recording studio. I need you to come in. So he was there for 8 hours. Cancer wasn't in the room. We left out the door. He sang on the track, and it was cool. And we played it today, and I think it hit all of us. You know, we played it a couple shows before, but today I think it really hit all of us. Like, oh my God, we're doing this for him, you know, and it's you got those goosebumps, and you just power it up just a little bit more.
Well, that was the antsy part for me. I knew he's not going to make it. I wanted him. You know, he had the song. It would have been. I think he would have loved to see it get released. You know what I mean, out to the public. And he had it. You know, he sat on it for a long time, and him himself. But we were hoping it would have came out. For me, I wanted him to hear it to the public. You know,
Right.
That's him singing
Wanted
at the
to
end
see
of the
it,
song.
have him see it in the movie.
Yeah, you know, and
stuff like
everything.
that.
And he kept on asking me, so when is it coming out? When is that coming out? And he never got the chance to see it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
That's why I wanted it to come out sooner for him. But you know, it is what it is.
Well, like they say, every time you guys perform, you're keeping his memory alive. And that's a beautiful story for this song, and I can't wait to show that to our audience. And I appreciate you guys stopping by so much. So tell me, what's next on the horizon? You've got this thing you're setting on, but you're also got other things cooking too. So what's after that?
We got 2 more shows for the year, unless anybody's got something coming our way. Sometimes we don't know, and we'll get a surprise phone call. So we're playing with Once Bitten, the Great White guys, and we're friends with a couple of those guys. And then we're playing with Puddle of Mud, and then we're going in to work on our next album.
Puddle of Mud. You never know if he's going to show up.
Absolutely. Alrighty, guys. Well, I appreciate you having some time for us right
you, man.
here.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks
and
for reaching out, and
we love coming through and seeing you, and you know, Radio Row in the media tent has really become like a family to us. As soon as we're off stage, we're like, oh, let's go hang out and talk to everybody, you know?
Yeah, which is cool when they.
We have been in there nonstop for like 5 hours.
Again, 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Last time we were there, we were all starving to death. So we ate at the end of lunch hour, and then we went back an hour later to eat dinner. Yeah, I mean, that's how starving we were. But we appreciate anybody that wants to interview us, of course, and it just lets us share our music and talk. But you know, it was a long day. But today they had some snacks, so we can't wait for dinner.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate that. And, before I let you guys go, I like to wrap up every interview by giving my guests the opportunity to directly look into the camera and address your audience, the fans, the folks who came and jammed out with you, the folks that are streaming your media on all of those streaming platforms. Color of Chaos, the stage is yours.
Surviving Arizona.
Arizona? Yeah, you survived Arizona, jackass. Surviving Rocklahoma. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you. You have no idea how we feel about you. Peace, love, and God bless. Surviving Arizona.
Yes, sir. So for Color of Chaos, I am the host with the locks that rocks, Adam Richmond. This is the official podcast of Rocklahoma, Surviving Rocklahoma. And until next time, rock on.